Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Mr. Matt with Mr. Matt's 5 Minutes of Finance, where we help you along on your journey to financial freedom, 5 minutes at a time. Today I want to talk about why do we focus on finances. You look around YouTube, there are hundreds, if not thousands of videos talking about finances, how to improve your credit score, how to best invest, how to save for retirement. Finances all over the place. Why? Why do we need to focus on finances? So that you don't have to focus on finances. Because to the extent you can early on develop good habits around finances, to the extent that you can set up systems of savings early in your career, early in your financial life, then you don't have to worry about it later. Like Ron Popeil said, you set it and you forget it. Right? You get something good in place and you just leave it be. And so that's why it's important to focus on finances early. Finances are like your teeth. If you ignore them, they'll go away. Yeah. So you'll get older and you won't have any finances to worry about if you don't put things in place today to take care of that. So let's talk about how we go about doing that. One way is to have a financial goal. Just like with dieting, you have a goal associated with your health that you tie to your weight. When we're talking about your financial health, there is a number that we can use just to set a goal for ourselves, and that is net worth. And I've just recently learned about this calculation that's a way to estimate in rough numbers what you should want to have as a goal for your net worth. And that is this equation. You take your age, you divide that by 10, and then you multiply that by 100,000. So let's say you're 40 years old. You divide that by 10, that's 4. You multiply that number by 100,000 will give you 400,000. So at the age of 40, you should expect to have a net worth of 400,000. Now, granted, don't get discouraged if you're 30 years old and your net worth is $18, because it is never too late to start. And even though that's just a goal that you want to have for yourself, don't worry if you're not there. Most Americans are not there. I think the average number in the United States for net worth for a 40-year-old is closer to $100,000 than it is to $400,000. So we don't want to be average, though. We want to be above average. So set that goal for yourself. I can tell you, when I graduated from college, I had a goal of having a net worth of $1 million by the time I was 40. And as you might be able to tell from looking at this gray all over my beard, I have exceeded the age of 40, but I didn't reach that goal of $1 million by the age of 40. But they say if you shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you could end up as one of the stars. And so though I didn't reach that goal, I am very comfortable with the fact that I had a goal and that I got close, and that I put a system in place where savings and preparing for retirement became automatic for me early on as a result of having that goal. So go ahead and set a goal for yourself, whether you use the calculation for your net worth or some other goal that you think would be important for you. Have a financial goal, and then employ the power of compounding interest. Compounding interest is a way that will help you reach that goal quickly. I can tell you, in terms of savings, to get to the first $100,000, maybe it took me 8 years to get there. But then to go from 100,000 to 200,000, probably did that in just 3 years because of the power of compounding interest. I remember, in fact, when I got to that first tier, about $100,000, and this money is aggressively invested in stocks. So I had a stock index fund that the money was in. And in that particular year, the stock market made something like 26% return on investment. So my $100,000 in 1 year became $126,000. My money made the equivalent of someone who worked 40 hours at a fast food restaurant. So my money was saying, excuse me, would you like fries with that shake? That was my money. That year, I'm probably only putting in $5,000 a year into my own retirement, but my money is putting in 5 times that because of the power of compounding interest. So you want to get started so that then your money can work for you. You're still going to be working, you're still going to be adding to this nest egg, but the chances are the further along you get, you're going to find that your money will be putting in more money than you're adding. That's the power of compounding interest. Until next time, this has been Mr. Matt with Mr. Matt's 5 Minutes of Finance. Please comment, like, share this video. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and your financial future.